Once upon a time, in a tiny cottage on the edge of a quiet village, there lived a poor boy named Jack and his loving mother. They didn't have much. Just a small bed, a teapot, and their only treasure, a gentle old cow named Milky White. But oh dear, one morning the cow gave no milk at all. "Jack," said his mother sadly, "we have no money, no food. You must take Milky White to the market and sell her." Jack nodded and set off down the path, leading his cow and humming a tune. But halfway to the market, he met a strange old man with a long beard and twinkling eyes. "Well, well," said the man, "that's a fine cow, young lad. I'll trade you something magical for her." "Magical?" Jack's eyes sparkled. The old man pulled out a tiny pouch. Inside were 5 shiny beans glowing in the sunlight. "These are magic beans," he whispered. "Plant them before sunset, and you'll see wonders beyond your wildest dreams." Jack, full of excitement, traded the cow and raced home. "Look, Mother, we're going to be rich." But when his mother saw the beans, her face turned red. "Beans? You traded our cow for beans?" she cried. She tossed the beans out the window and sent Jack to bed without supper. That night, something magical happened. By morning, outside their window, a gigantic beanstalk stretched up, 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 all the way into the clouds. Jack's mouth dropped open. "Wow, I have to climb it." Higher and higher he went, past birds, past clouds, into the sky itself, until at the very top he found a gigantic castle. Jack tiptoed in and everything was huge. The door was taller than a tree, and the chair was bigger than a wagon. Suddenly, boom, boom, boom. The ground shook. Out stomped a giant with a voice like thunder. "Fee-fi-fo-fum, I smell the blood of an Englishman." Terrified, Jack hid behind a big bread loaf as the giant sniffed the air. But the giant's kind wife, who didn't like how mean he was, helped Jack stay hidden. Once the giant was asleep, snoring like a roaring lion, Jack saw something amazing. A golden hen that laid eggs made of pure gold. He scooped it up and ran as fast as his legs could carry him back down the beanstalk. "Mother, we're saved," he shouted. The next day, curiosity got the best of him. Jack climbed again. At the castle, he snuck in and saw a magical harp that played music all by itself. But this time, the harp cried out, "Master, Master, someone's taking me." The giant woke up and roared, his footsteps shaking the clouds. "Fee-fi-fo-fum." Jack dashed out of the castle with the harp, racing to the beanstalk. He climbed down faster than ever, with the giant right behind him. "Mother, quick, bring the axe." At the bottom, Jack grabbed the axe and chopped with all his might. Chop, chop, chop. The beanstalk swayed. The giant yelled. And with a mighty crash, the beanstalk fell, and the giant was gone forever. From that day on, Jack and his mother lived happily. They had golden eggs, sweet music, and most of all, each other. Moral of the story: courage, cleverness, and a good heart can lead to amazing adventures. But remember, bravery must always walk hand in hand with kindness and wisdom.